All right, hello, and welcome back to the Binge Boys podcast. This week, we're here to talk to you about Netflix's hit anime, The Great Pretender, just like we pretend to be successful podcasters. But before we get into the show for this week, we must introduce ourselves. And with you today, my name is Enrique.
My name is Eli.
And my name is Tristan.
So, guys, I was looking on Netflix for anime, and I just want to find a good show, man. You know, I feel like I've been bringing some boo-boo ass butt cheek shows onto the podcast lately.
Same.
And I saw The Great Pretender a while ago. I was like, I want to watch that. But you know what? I'm going to wait. I'm going to watch it on the pod. We had a tumultuous holiday season where we watched many a show. A lot of them not even on our list because we were just going off of what was popping in the streets. And so we finally got back, and boom, I hit us with Great Pretender. I wasn't expecting a lot from this, but I was thoroughly surprised and heavily enjoyed the series.
I got more than I bargained for, I think.
I was extremely happy with this series. I wasn't sure what to expect, but I very much enjoyed it.
I knew from the title that it was about, Great Pretender, scam artist, all that shit.
Yeah.
But I wasn't expecting this. This was wholesome scamming, bro.
I know, dude. This was great. Dude, every single arc had a twist, too, which was so cool to me. Like,
right?
At the end of every arc, you're like, oh, dude, they fucked up. And it's like, no, they didn't.
And every arc was an origin story.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that was dope, too, because each cast member got their own little gimmick.
I know, dude. I'm definitely going to have to fight for my favorite arc later because I got a favorite for sure.
Well, I know who my favorite cast member is.
I do.
Don't know
me
about
too,
my
me
favorite
too.
arc.
I don't know about my favorite arc, but I know my favorite cast member.
So before we start getting into the plot and everything, I just want to give a quick shout out to the music of this show.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that shit was good.
It slapped. The whole first arc had a bunch of trap hip hop because they were in LA.
Okay, actually, that was the one that I did not like.
I bet you
Yeah,
would.
'cause you're white.
No,
And
dude,
37.
that song was trash, dog.
Bro,
And then I had to hear it in like 3
straight.
straight episodes.
Bro, you know what, Tristan? You aren't pushing P.
Oh,
Bro,
my God.
This
Stop.
this dude said the same line twice just to get a rhyme because he had nothing else to rhyme.
You're not pushing P, cuz.
Dude, honestly, Tristan, if you were pushing P, you would like
You would enjoy this song, bro.
Okay, no, that's enough of that
You
shenanigan,
guys
bro.
just enjoy it because you're degenerates.
I don't even remember what the song was
Huh?
about, dude.
Something about a come up. He was talking about getting a come up, and I was like, bro, stop.
Do you know what a come up is?
Yes.
Just kidding.
Yeah, no, he don't know. He don't.
Okay.
Anyway, that one was good. The whole like fly one and
That was great.
dude. That one was fire.
Yep.
That one was fire, dude.
The one in the last arc had me feeling it.
Dude, that one was emotional, dude.
It
Yeah, no,
was.
it was beautiful. It was a beautiful thing.
It made it so much better.
Bro. The animation in this show as well, amazing. I
It
love
was
the
awesome.
vibrant colors, the background landscapes almost look like watercolor. It didn't even look like anime. It looked just like someone did a painting and it was the background for it. You know, it looked great.
Yeah,
It
a
did.
little
I
bit.
really enjoyed it. And then the theme song too. Slapper.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, that shit was fire.
Did it remind my
reminds-
review of
Classic
Cowboy Bebop at all?
Yes, that's exactly
Okay.
what I was about to say. Actually, it did remind me a lot of Cowboy.
Oh, the horns, yeah, the dun, dun.
Yeah, just the jazz feel, to be
Just-
honest.
That's the exact thoughts that I had, dude.
Real jazz. It gave me Persona vibes because it's also jazz, but jazz influenced OP for this.
Good soundtracks make anything better.
I don't know if you know this, Reek, or not. How long has this been out before Netflix like took it and did their shit with it?
Netflix anime like that has a Netflix branding on it, they pay for the rights out the
Right.
get-go.
Oh, okay.
So they got it right away basically. So since it came out, Netflix had their hands on it. So this is new.
Okay,
Very
because
new.
I know it was originally in Japanese, so I wasn't sure if
Of
that
course.
was like a.
So
Yeah, no, I
Netflix will just contact the studios and they'll buy the rights for it worldwide, I think. Most of the times worldwide, usually sometimes US, and they'll just release it here. So that's kind of the issue with JoJo's right now, is that they have the first rights to it. So they upload the first 12 episodes, and now in Japan, the episodes are coming out week by week. So they have When they catch up, Netflix will drop another batch, kind of thing.
Oh no, that makes sense. I was just thinking. I was like, that's weird. Netflix bought something that's originally in another language. I was like, oh yeah, no, we watched Dark and we watched Squid Game. Like I was like, yeah, okay, never mind. I'm an idiot.
I've also seen someone's not making it out of the woods tonight or whatever. That's like Polish. Netflix.
Oh yeah, that's right. That was that wasn't a European.
Yeah, so I mean, they're dabble. I mean, some of Netflix's best stuff has been foreign, though. If we're being honest,
no, that's for true.
Their best show is
which one? Squid Game?
Dark.
Dark? What do you mean, bro? That's not Squid Game. No, yeah, Dark's the best fucking Netflix show. But
Dark is the best streaming show.
So I went into this, right? I really didn't know what it was about or anything. I didn't know the characters, whatever. Was confused because I'm a dub boy. If there's a dub available, I'll watch it in dub.
Yep.
First 10 minutes or so, I was like, I'm going to watch it the dub or is this fucked up?
Me too, dude.
I was ordering that too.
And then I Googled it. I was fine. I was like, sweet. And so then I got to the other point and it goes, this will now be in English. I was like, that's what I'm looking for.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
But I will say, the accents and everything, dope as fuck.
Yeah, that was pretty cool, I will say.
Oh, see, I watched it subbed the whole time. So maybe I should have watched it in English just to get the different accents.
They gave everyone a pretty good accent. The accents were real heavy in the beginning, but I think that's because that was a Japanese voice actor speaking English.
It definitely might be, yeah.
And then the rest of it was English people using accents.
Right.
Oh, exactly. Really?
Yeah.
I see.
I don't know. I thought the dub was really good, though.
I thought they did a solid job on the dub. I didn't think anyone sounded ridiculous or anything.
No.
One character stood out because I sounded like they had different mic quality than everyone else. But besides that, it was fun.
Who was that for you?
In the plane arc, it was the wife of the military guy.
Oh.
Okay.
Isabel.
Yes.
I didn't notice that, to be honest.
But let me tell you, bro. I was in from, like, off rip.
Really?
My man, Edamura, that's my guy right there. That's my fucking dog for life. I thought Laurent was going to be my dude, but Edamura, he was just too swaggy for me. And I love his bit, spoilers, that every arc he tries to fucking quit at the end. Yet something keeps bringing him back.
Right.
It's that meme with De Niro. He's like, right when I think I'm out, they pull me back in.
I will say I was not in it from the jump. Like it took me a few episodes to really get into it, to be honest. Like that honestly, it was the last episode of the first arc that I actually started getting into it.
Really?
That was a bananas episode, though.
That was a fantastic episode. But for some reason, I was just like, kind of like, whatever. And then, after that, I was like, oh, okay, so that's what we're doing. And then after that, it was just all uphill from there for me.
That's fair. It only took me like half an episode, maybe the first whole episode, or I was just not really sure what was going on, so I wasn't sure how I felt about it. And then after that, killer. I was in. I was just good to go the whole time.
I'm also loving the format of the show. That each individual case is an arc, and they're all
so cool.
Super short and condensed.
That was amazing how they did that, dude.
It's lovely because you never get bored of a scenery.
Nope.
You never get bored of the characters because they're always doing something different. And it was just good. Like
they
it was
labeled
fantastic.
it too. Like they labeled it for my tiny brain.
I was gonna say it helps. It helps our tiny brains understand more of it.
It's like Arc 2, Episode 2. I'm like, hell yeah, this is what I like to see.
So I think it'd be easier for us if we break this down case by case instead of episode by episode.
Yes.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
That first case I liked a lot, only because they're pushing that motherfucking dope.
Dude, what was his name? I don't remember.
Salazar?
Salazar, yeah. Dude,
Salazar,
that's my guy, dude.
That's
my dude.
I love that dude.
He was so cool.
Awesome.
Bro, when he went out with his kid and Edamura, I was like, oh, heart touching right there.
Same, dude. I really thought Edamura was going to work for the Federales, though.
He did. He was
dude,
a
oh my gosh.
He tried to, but he was never an op.
No, he was still an op. He's an op. Edamura was absolutely an op.
That was crazy.
This dude contacted the Federales and he was in. He was there like, yeah, come scoop. But save Salazar. They're like, we got saving Salazar. He's like, okay, that's fine. He didn't even fight for it.
Dude, he didn't, though.
Rip Salazar.
Like, you're not in a position to bargain. He's like, oh, yeah, you're right. I'm not. Like,
I thought they were all getting pinched. And then at a certain point, I was like, nah, she in on it, bro. This don't make no sense. She too good. And plus, Laurent knew. So I was like, come on.
It got me. The twist got me. And then, two of my favorite characters went down. And I was like, this is was like, where are we even gonna go from here, dude? Like,
I was like, ain't no way,
work?
bro. Laurent's not going down off rip. Come on.
Yeah, dude. I thought him and Abby were gonzo, to be honest.
I did too.
It's
I
gonna
don't know
run
why.
up and clap quick.
Yeah, I was like, damn, dude, they really set up for that. But I think it was episode 4. Dude, they jumped my man's while he was in the urinal, bro. That's fucked up.
Yeah,
No,
like
like,
real
real,
his whole
dude.
schmeat out, bro.
Yeah, they're like, zip that shit up. I'm like, dude, why'd you jump him when he's fucking pissing then?
At least let him finish.
Yeah, exactly. That's fucked up.
Like,
I
come
was
on, man.
pissed.
Now we gonna have a wet spot, and that's just uncomfortable.
Or man, his whole schmeat was hard trying to piss, and next thing you know they pull up, and now he's like, bruh, come on now, dog.
Oh my god, what?
What?
Come on, man.
I
Why you
don't
guys
know.
gotta pull up on me with the schmeat like this? Poor Edamura.
Poor Edamura. I did like how they kind of introduced some pop culture references that weren't fucking accurate because
The
of
bootlegs,
trademarks. I like
Ins and Out Burger.
I also like Inzy Out Burger. That
Yeah.
is my favorite place to eat.
What about Mossy's?
I did see that one too, yo.
Yeah. I like this arc a lot just because the drugs and then Edamura trying to cook crack in the crack den is great.
Just Walter White. Oh, they
Yeah.
did mention that
They
one
did
too.
mention that one.
Only for Edamura to turn shark, grab the girl, and say, I'm a fucking killer. I was like, yo, he's going hard as
That's
a paint.
crazy.
And then we realized everyone was in on it except for Edamura. And he's like, yo, what the fuck? You're like, we need to get actors.
Oh,
fucked
and
up,
Salazar.
Well,
Salazar
yeah.
was in on it.
Salazar's in Cuba now.
Salazar,
Shout out
yeah,
to
he got a little
Salazar,
kid.
I love
Cynthia,
Stop. All right, we're moving on.
go there.
Hey,
Watch out for on the top waifu list.
Look, he's not wrong, Eli. I don't know what you might be thinking over there. He's not. There's 2 of them in this show.
2?
Like,
There's 2 of them in this show.
I don't know if I want to know, dude. I don't think we should be talking about this, if I'm being honest.
Well, we can
We
talk
have an
about whatever
award
we
for
want.
it, Eli. We're gonna talk about it when we want to, and if it applies.
Cynthia's going to go in the top waifu award this year. Y'all
I think
better be
she's
ready.
already on the list.
I'm a
She is
fight.
on the list.
I'm a fight for Abby in there, depending
Her-
on how
I
season
knew it.
2
I
goes.
knew Tristan's nasty
Her-
ass 37-year-old man.
Yo, stop.
Bro, look, just watch out for her, Kaylin, and V this year, bro. That's all I want to say. That's a tough 3 to fight for the rest of the year.
Oh
right.
man,
I
it's
can't
gonna
believe
be
you just said
big. It's gonna
Abby,
be.
like-
it's-
I
Dude,
can't
she's
believe
awesome.
that.
She literally does
She
it
looked
all.
like
We're gonna
she's
get
13.
to it. She looked like she's 20.
She's not 13, Eli.
I know she's not. She looks like it, I said.
No one's underage. Just don't say that because we're going to get canceled for that or something.
She's not.
She probably like 32.
She's probably like 25, but okay. Let's
No,
just
you're
leave it at a
right.
nice, good number. So, case number 2. Which one was case number 2? That was the planes.
The planes.
plane,
Planes
the
were
plane,
cool.
the plane.
I fuck with the planes. I like the old dude. The old dude was swag.
Which old dude?
The dude who crashed. in
Oh, the
wheelchair.
bull.
My
The
mans.
bull, yeah.
Louis?
The French dude.
Louis the bull.
Yeah, he was cool. He was cool. I didn't like how he was talking all that shit to Abby at one point. She was ready to slice and dice him up though.
Oh,
She
that
had
was
the
crazy.
The whole,
She
the whole
really
knife
was.
ready.
Well, I mean,
She
he
was
did-
tweaking.
He did blow up her home.
Allegedly. We don't know what he did it or
he
not. never
apologized
confirmed
for
or denied. But he never confirmed or denied. He could apologize for the U.S.
The allegations were not true.
Yeah, he beat the case.
Robert.
Robert. There was a helicopter.
There was a damn puppy.
Helicopter.
So personally, I didn't know if Edamura was coming back because I was like, oh, okay, they'll just follow Laurent and them. And then he got out and
That's
he
what
said,
I
I'm quitting the game. And they're like, no, the fuck you're not.
They were like,
God,
yeah,
his little dumbass.
They were like, you go ahead and quit. We got something for you right here.
They're like, you're not actually a mechanic. You're just trying to look like one. I'm like, damn, that's tough, dude. Like,
He just
What a
manufactured his
bummer.
whole prison life and his
Right?
whole outside
No.
life.
yeah, dude. I'm like, dude, that's fucked up, man. Like, he's just trying to live a simple life, be a simple man, and now, he's back in it.
Bro,
He may not be a
Laurent's
simple
he's got
man, but he is a
connections.
bit of a simp man.
Huh?
He's a simp.
So
How?
Laurent's got connections. Like, I don't know how he always be doing all this shit. He crazy, bro. Shout out Big L.
It's because he's French and he's dripped out.
He do be dripped out. I do think he gonna go on the most drip
I was gonna
list.
say he's gonna be on my list probably.
It's just
He got the
blonde.
shoots.
It's just younger blonde Grimmer.
Is older
Don't disrespect
Kisei.
look
Grimmer.
like.
Don't disrespect Grimmer.
Is older
what he
Kisei
looked
is
like.
what it is, dude. This Kisei in his prime.
Grimmer one of
Maybe
the
a little
hardest
past
ones
his
out.
prime.
The whole second bit was cool. I like the planes. I like that the brother was actually pretty like normal and like cool.
Yeah.
It was just the older one that was a little bit like, you know.
A sleaze.
Yeah, he was like, I like
Yeah.
to gamble. I am a scumbag. I was like, hell yeah, bro.
Yeah. I fucks with it.
I won't lie, it was
like
pretty
21
hard.
Savage.
It was pretty hard when he goes, I am like, when he was like, I'm a bad person. He was like, I'm a scum or
Low
whatever he
life.
said. Whatever he said, I was like, yo. I'm like, all right.
Man was talking about the weekend, bro. You said I'm a low life XO.
Oh my God.
Shout out to big homie, but he got clapped up. Cynthia was trying to get all on him. He said, "Look, harlot." Call her a harlot. That was crazy.
I'm telling you, this dude was awesome.
The dude called her a harlot. I was surprised he didn't call her a Jezebel.
This
Some
dude
other
trying to
like
a wench.
fucked up terms. Yeah.
Could have called her a wench. He could make a small run at the best villain award, depending.
Told her that she had saggy tits or something like that. That was crazy. Called her old. I don't even know how old Cynthia is in canon. Probably like
You're
40.
She's like 40 something. She's legit like
Is she
40 something.
actually?
Yes.
That's it, bro. That's not that
That's
old.
crazy.
J-Lo like 55.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, Shakira 48.
Yeah, man, these bitches be old and looking good. So Scamamora gets his shit on. He makes it, and then they tap in Luis, who was the the airplane guy who got fucked up, burned half his whole face, got put into a goddamn wheelchair. They put him in so that him and Clark can get their real race. And Clark barely beats him. But then they scam the dumbass brother. He gets upset. He gets tricked, starts running out. They snap 25 mil off his head real clean and cool, and they dip.
Dude, the tinted windows were cool, dude.
The tinted windows, the
Yep.
footage, the cut together. Man, that was some smooth shit right there.
Yeah, even I was confused for a sec.
I was too.
They're
this
like,
is like-
oh,
This is like the Hitman games, bro. Like, they're for doing the Hitman games. They're just not killing no one. They're just getting the money, getting different disguises, different plans and shit, just getting out.
Things you love to see, dude. I love when good disguises work. Except they don't really be disguising themselves much.
No, they be using their
No.
full gimmick name, too.
they use
Exactly. Except for the old lady and the dude that Makoto was with originally with the watch.
Yeah, I don't know
yeah.
how they don't be getting, like, pinched by these dudes. Like, they know they're your shoot name.
I know, dude. It's not even a
keep
stage
telling
name. It's your full ass legal name.
Yeah, like, why are you keep telling them your actual name? Come with something I am. Light
best-
young.
The best lies are based in truth, gentlemen.
Yeah, but, you know, Laurent
yeah,
gonna
the-
get pinched one of these days.
Hey, the dumbest people also tell the truth.
Yeah, the mafia gonna come and hit him up real quick. Playing Tupac hit him up.
We gonna get to the mafia in a minute.
Yes. So that was the background story for Abby. And
Yes.
I started doing after that we got, Edamora background, we got Abby background. I started counting. I was like, all right, who's next? Shit, hold on, I forgot. So before that, we started getting an inkling of a ship in the Afghan sky, whatever. This past one.
You're not gonna
Because
say what I want
Edamora
you to say.
saves Abby.
Oh
Okay,
yeah,
you are.
yep.
And it seems like they're kind of going there because he's very interested in her, despite Laurent and Cynthia telling him to leave it alone.
Yeah.
And he keeps
And-
going out of his way.
And them calling him a virgin every 2 minutes.
Well, if it's true, it's true.
That's for true.
When was Edamore really going to be fucking bitches? When his mom was dying? His dad was a fucking criminal lawyer and all that. Come on, man. What's Edamore supposed to do? He's out here on the streets trying to get this money, bro. Paper over pussy.
Exactly. P over P.
Yeah, P.O.P. Hold it down. So that leads into the next part where it's been an undisclosed amount of time. And it turns out Edamore is in France. He's been working at a sushi bar with other racist Asians.
Yeah.
They're Chinese and they keep calling him Korean. And I'm like, that's fucked up.
That
That's
is
not
fucked
cool,
up.
man. I'm like, y'all are different ethnicities in France. How are y'all being racist to each other?
I know,
Right?
dude.
Y'all are supposed to team up and take down the French. Eat the rich. This is what they taught us this in history. But they don't eat the rich. And actually, Makoto gets eaten by himself because he's a dumbass. So he comes back. They finds out that the place he's living at, he's not gonna be able to live there no more. They gotta move back. They're too poor. They're broke and shit. Someone's not healthy or something like that. He said, "What if I get you 20K euro?" And they're like, "That would be great." And they're like, "All right, give me this painting." Despite being told that this painting looks like a painting of a famous painter,
Fucking yeah.
and not getting it appraised just to check in case, Edamura, of course, with his shenanigans, gets that shit sold for $25,000, despite it being worth 100 times that.
Yeah. Yep.
My man.
Yeah. No, he's
a
he
smooth
made a dumb
criminal.
fuck play.
No, he's a dummy.
This arc was made by the Cynthia backstory, though. That
Yes.
shit
Oh my
was
gosh.
beautiful. Holy shit.
Except for the fact that I got confused at a couple points because I didn't understand the timeline. I thought they were like happening at the same time, and so I was like, "Oh, this
Really?
is all...
I honestly,
I didn't get it. I thought it was like I thought they were using him in those scenes. I was like, "Oh, they're using him," and so this is all a ploy by Cynthia.
yeah.
And it was
I
not
thought so,
until
too.
very much towards the end that I was like, "Oh, wait, these are flashbacks."
see, I thought so for a little bit, and then I was like, "There's no way they're that emotionally attached." So I started like thinking about it. I was like, "Oh, yeah, there's no way." And then and then it cut to her like in the restaurant or whatever later, and I was like, "Oh yeah, okay, cool."
I don't know, man. I got that from the get-go. I was like, "Oh, this is a flashback." I guess the music gave it away for me, and her being a dancer, I was like, why would she be a dancer when she's a scammer? I don't know. It
Yeah.
just made sense.
I was confused.
No, it is true.
You know, your brain is less tiny than mine, so it happens.
But before we get to the actual case, we missed out on the ship moment. So he calls up the team. Hey, yo, I need everyone but Laurent. Fuck Laurent. Don't bring him here. He gonna yell at me. And so they get the whole team. And it's Abby. She's got a new haircut. And he goes, hey, you got new hair. And they have this really, cute scene of them going around Paris or whatever the fuck they are in France. Hanging out, doing stuff, talk about their butts be cold because the stones are cold.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It was a really cool scene. I'm like, they're actually shipping this right now. I was like, genuinely surprised.
I'm very behind it.
I'm cool with it. To be honest,
they did it well. Like, they didn't force it down your throat or anything. It was real subtle, real good writing, man. It was cool.
Yeah.
And they're not
No,
even
I'm cool with it for
guaranteeing
sure.
that it's going to happen either, which makes me want it even more.
No. And so, that moving on from that, though, we get the flashbacks with Cynthia getting her romantic relations on with Painter Mans, and he used to paint her. She was his muse. But much like any painter or any artist or any performer, such as ourselves, your quality doesn't fucking matter. The name value and recognition does.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
Enter Bubble Bass.
yeah, so we get this big brother.
Where's my pickle?
Box head and all. They call him the 007 of art. I call him the 700 of art because he weighs about 700 pounds.
That's a damn fact.
And he just come in being scumbag, snipes that painting, flip shit, and he's fucking this bitch on the side. To be fair, this is pretty G of him, to be honest. Him fucking the girl on the side, only to do all that and make her pay for the paintings.
Crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're spending millions.
Dude, that is crazy. She's like, I just want him to love me. I'm like, that's tough.
Only for Abby to start grinding on his schlap.
Dude,
Bro,
oh my god.
One of my favorite parts of this arc was when the four like main people in the gang were talking in the apartment, and Laurent and Makoto, were like, she doesn't care that he's using her, because the girls were like, oh, she's just being used and blah blah blah, and they were like, yeah, she knows that, she doesn't care. The girls were like, what are you talking about? And the men were just like trying to shove it in their faces as if they actually knew something.
And Laurent told them that the homie 007 700 was pushing P, and that's why she didn't care.
Dude.
By pushing P, he means pushing
Bet-
penis
no,
in her
no.
vagina.
Okay. Jesus Christ, Portuguese.
It's
She
true,
was on
bro.
her
That's
knees.
what the show.
Yo,
Levi jeans, a low self-esteem.
She is
her
on
knees.
white people. She's on white people meat.
She on French people meet.
gosh, dude.
No, dude. Honestly, I was a little bit upset, but they did a good job with it. But I was a little bit upset at the end of this arc when Bubble Bass ended up getting the right painting. I was kind of upset.
I was so
like,
upset with Makoto. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was pissed off at the start of this because Makoto did that dumbass shit with the painting to start with.
Yeah.
Then he does more dumbass shit at the end with the painting again. And I go, Makoto, Laurent has to beat the dog shit out of you right now.
Yeah,
I don't
honestly.
even like what literally. I only sort of understand the purpose behind it too.
Because
they wanted
he
Thomas
didn't want to
to
sell counterfeits no more. That's it.
Yeah, they wanted Thomas to have his work shown, and his actual work,
and not to sell counterfeits anymore. Because that was the whole
Yeah.
thing. He's like, I felt ashamed selling counterfeits. I don't want to make or sell anymore. So they didn't
Yeah.
sell one. You know, that's it.
Yeah.
They gave it away for free, and they
The-
sold the
the-
other one.
The Thomas and Cynthia ship was fucking amazing, dude.
Really? Oh,
Yes, I
loved it.
loved it. I
You know,
loved
there's a
this
better
shit.
ship for Cynthia.
No,
Miss Laurent.
No.
no.
Yeah, I'm
No,
pushing
no.
this shit.
No, yeah,
You
not
can
for
try
me,
all
man.
you want. This is gonna work as well as
Dude,
Zutara did for you, buddy.
Just watch season 2, pussy. Watch what happens.
Dude. It
Did
probably
you?
will.
Are you
man.
forgetting the last scene of this arc?
You mean when they shook hands?
No,
Dumbass.
I don't know what.
I'm
what
talking
either of you
about with
talking about.
Laurent on the beach, and he pulled out the ring and he mentioned some other woman's name. He was like, "Oh, you know, men are
What?
such
I
fragile
didn't know.
creatures."
What the fuck are you watching? I didn't see that.
It was at the very end. He was on the beach, and Cynthia came and talked to him, and he was doing his normal thing. And then she like walked away, and he said something. He was like, "Men are such fragile creatures," and then something else. And he pulls out like a ring on a chain, and he's like, "Isn't that right?" And he's like Dorothy or something.
Oh, you're right. Yep.
I
Yep,
remember that. guess
I
wasn't
do remember that.
reading correctly.
Yeah.
So
So now
that's-
that you say that, I remember.
That's what we get next is Laurent's
I could see it.
backstory.
That's facts. That
And
is
that's why
facts.
I'm not shipping him with Cynthia.
Go
Well,
fuck
I don't.
yourself.
I don't really ship that, dude. The emotional connection between Cynthia and Thomas was just beautiful.
Well, I liked when
man.
he was spitting at the beginning of that case, where he was like, "I'm just painting you," and she's like, "You don't hate paintings." He's like, "It's all right. I'm playing good."
Dude, those paintings were dope, dude. Those were awesome.
I want to know.
I don't
Those
know,
are
dude.
probably based off of something real.
Probably actual
Maybe, yeah.
paintings.
I would say, dude, honestly, I don't know. That whole poor to rich, like, emotional and, like, economical,
Eating the baked
I
beans.
guess.
He was eating
yeah,
cans of
It
beans.
was really cool how they did that, to be honest.
Levi jeans, low self-esteem. She eating cans of beans.
What was funny about that is she's like, no, I don't want to act like this just because we have money, and now he ain't acting like that, and she is because she rich.
But she
Like,
don't
in
think she's even
current time.
acting like that though. She's just doing it to
This
flex
is
on his dumb
my island.
I
I
have
think
an
you forgot you're
island.
on my island.
ass. You're poor. I have an
You're
island.
poor. I have an island. Yeah, no, she kind of acted like that.
Well, that's because he got cans of beans. But man, that was a good final case to wrap up on. I see why that's your guys' favorite cases.
I don't know that Tristan said that, but that is by far mine.
I thought he did. Should
I
say that,
think
Tristan?
no. I think I don't really know. I think mine might have been the first one, but the second I don't know which one's my favorite, dude. They were all awesome to me.
At this point, I'm just curious what the fourth case is gonna be. Because I've seen
Yeah.
the Netflix thumbnail, and it looked like Cynthia wearing cowboy gear
Oh,
in
okay.
a desert. So
I liked it. I fuck
I
with
don't
it.
even know.
They're stealing oil from somebody.
Oh my god!
Oh
they're
no,
going to
they're
Afghan.
going to they're going to Tahiti.
Arthur, See-
One last mission.
you come out and Dutch
Adam-
comes out and goes, "Oh, can I borrow that?"
Edamura, one last mission.
Oh god, Laurent's Dutch. Fuck.
Oh no.
Edinburgh's Arthur. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh man, this show was good, dude. I was
Yeah.
genuinely surprised. We've had a great start to the year show wise, man.
We have, dude.
Yeah.
And I'm just excited. I hope Laurent's backstory lives up to everyone else's. I wonder.
I think it will.
I'm upset that they don't tell us how much time passes between cases because I'm not
Yeah.
good at telling.
It only
Same.
they
As-
did between the first and the second one.
Oh yeah, because that's Makoto had his
Oh,
sentence. We
Yeah,
know
so it was
that.
2 years, so we know that. But then between the second and third one, no idea.
Also, where is Makoto's money? How did he not have 20k euro just to give them? He made
he'd be giving it away.
millions. He gave it away.
No, he gave it away after the first one. The second
but what about
one,
I'm
case
sure he
two?
did.
the second one,
him-
I don't know.
Well, him being that dude, I'm sure he did it after the second one too. I don't know.
No, because he
Man,
repaid.
Edinburgh got to get it together.
The reason he did it after the first one was because he was like, I don't want to be a swindler no more, and so he went and he gave the money back because he had swindled all those people, and so then
That
he
was
paid
only
off all that
Japan,
debt.
I think.
That's what I'm
That was
saying.
only
Yeah,
Japan.
so he paid off that debt. So what did he do after the second one? Where
Hey,
is
I
his
don't
money?
know,
You're
man.
right.
He should have just dropped the money in the pocket of the inn, bro. He didn't have to do all that shit.
Could have been so
He's
much
like,
easier.
bow, here, a couple $100,000 on your head.
Dude, Big Man's was going crazy for that painting, though. God damn.
He was
100 mil?
pissed.
Dude, that...
He said, "You're a
That
fucking
was
lowlife. I
crazy.
hate you."
Cynthia was trying to fuck up, though. I was pissed at Cynthia for a second.
Oh, I was
like,
so
just
scared.
let him buy it.
With everyone else, I was like on the edge of my seat. I was like, what is he gonna do here?
Damn, Cynthia.
I know we got a second season, but first season ratings. I'm gonna kick it off. I very much enjoyed this. I very much liked how it ended on an emotional note. Almost had me tearing up a little bit. It was good.
No, I feel
but the whole thing was very good. I'll give it an 8.5 to start.
God damn it, man. We're going to do this again. I also gave it an 8.5.
Oh,
Because I think I gave Arcane a 9 or 9.5. It's not as good as Arcane, but it was damn fucking good. So it gives me an 8.5.
I was gonna give it a 9.
Fair enough.
Hey, man, you respect it.
I thought it was that good overall.
Can they continue it into season 2?
I think
I
so.
hope so, dude. I think they will too. This is very good. I'm very much enjoying this one.
Because here's the thing, I'm not sure if it's actually like, I don't know what it is, but I think Netflix may have just kind of split it up that way, like they do with some stuff.
No, that season came out later.
Did it? Okay. Well, then I
No.
got nothing. But I think it'll live up, even though it's less.
Yes.